Hi, remember I have created button for website on apps too? Now I will show you how to get the button navigate to other pages or websites. But first of all, for each button, go to Properties panel and name the instance name. For example, for Home button, I will name it as. Same goes to News button and About button. Now I want to create a new page that is a page for news section for this website. So the easiest way is to copy the scene so you get the same look and design for your news page, just like this home page. Now click on Window, go to Other Panels and go to Scene. So here you can see Scene window. Now click on Duplicate Scene on the bottom of the window. Now you got Scene 1 copy. Rename it by double click on it and name it as Scene 2. So I will close this off first. Now we have two scenes at the moment, Scene 1 and Scene 2. But we can't differentiate between these two scenes, so I will put some text on it so that we can differentiate between home page and news page. So let's put some text about news on Scene 2. Go to Scene 2, choose Text Tool, and write on something like this. Let's put information about home page as well. Go to Scene 1 and type in something like this. So you have two different pages. That is home page and news page. Let's have a preview for this tutorial. Click on Ctrl Enter or click on Ctrl Test Movie. And you realize that it keeps on blinking on home page and news page information of your website. This is because the scenes plays along the timeline without consider where to stop. So all we have to do is to put stop command on buttons layer. So we close this off first. Right click on buttons layer. Go to actions and type stop. And close it. So let's try it again by click on Ctrl Enter. And obviously we can't go to page news as we have not yet put an appropriate action script command for news button to go to news page. So we close it out first. We move on to an interesting part, that is to direct the button to go to other page. I'm gonna insert frame for each layer. So I'm going to right click on frame 15 and click insert frame. Same goes to Same goes to other layer. Do the same thing for scene 2. Now on scene 2, I'm gonna add new layer. Click on this insert layer tool and I will name it as news. And on properties panel, I will name my frame label as news page. There you go. We also need a stop action. Insert new layer and name it as stop. So it won't get play along the timeline. Go to action and type stop. Now go back to scene 1. So click on news button because you want this news button to go to news page. Right click on it and select actions. On actions window, type this action script command on release, open and close bracket, and type in go to and play bracket and type in your scene name. Our scene name for news page is scene 2, comma, and insert the frame number that is frame 1. So that's it. Close the windows first and let's test our movie by click on Ctrl Enter. There you go. The news button navigate to news page. But we also want to make home button activated. So go back to scene 2. Go to home button. Right click on it. Choose actions. And type this action script. But this time we want it to navigate to scene 1. So we type scene 1. Type the frame number that is 1. And that's it. We close it off first. And test our movie again by click Ctrl Enter. Let's see, when we click on home, it will go to home page. Yep, it works. It go to home page. When we click on news button, it will go to news page. So well done. But what if you have to move from one scene to certain frame on the scene itself? You might get confused, but I will show you an example of it. Let's say on scene 2, that is on news page, you have latest news button and it will view all the latest news and information about your website. So I will create a latest news button so that you can have an example of what I'm just saying. So I will choose rectangle primitive tool again to create my button. I will fill it with the same color like my previous button. And select on it. Convert it to symbol first. Name it as latest button. choose button as symbol type, and check on the center for registration. Then click OK. Now I want to put some text on my latest news button. I will double click on it. I will insert a new layer that I will name it as label latest. Choose a text tool and type in latest news. I will change my font color as well to black and position it to the center so it will look nice. So go back to scene 2. Now we have a new button because I want to make this button activate. When I click this, there will be a latest news or information down here. So what you have to do is click on frame 10, press F6 to insert keyframe, and then name it as latest news on frame label. Now you got this frame label named as latest news. And don't forget to insert an information down here. Choose a text tool and type in something like this. I will resize my font, make it bigger. And don't forget to put an instance name for your latest news button. Click on this button and you can find it on Properties panel and name it as latest button. Now everything looks well, but the last part is to key in an action script code for this latest news button because we want to activate it. Once we click on it, there will be a latest news information down here. So right click on latest news button, go to actions and type in something like this on release. Go to and stop. Go to scene 2 because the information is in scene 2, comma, and put a frame label name just now that is latest news. Don't forget to put semicolon and close it and test it whether we got it right. Yep, it works well. So this is the thing. This is the example on how to navigate a button to certain frame on your scene. So close it off first. We only left one button here, that is about button. The best part is I'm gonna navigate this button to a website and I don't have a website, so let's just navigate to adobe.com. So I'm gonna go to scene 1 first, right click on about button, go to actions and click something like this on release. Get URL because when you press on it, it will go straight away to, sorry, it must be in uppercase. And put an URL address like http adobe.com. Put a semicolon there, and that's it. It will straight away go to the website, and do the same for about button in scene 2 as well. And good luck, thanks for watching, and you may try it yourself. It is easy and interesting.